Hi, my name is Ebony, and I am engaged to this fool. No, I'm engaged to Stacy.
I am the Stacy, and I'm engaged to Miss Ebony. Good God.
My first initial thought when I saw him was definitely like, okay, that's my type. He is super cute. I was like, oh. I was like, we can do something with that. He's super cute, especially because he had like this big beard, and I just love a thick man with a big beard. Then he cut his beard, but I'm still here.
I'm gonna tell her the truth. When she saw me, she said, "Ooh la la, good Lord!" I seen the messages.
First of all, that was before we didn't physically
I
see
saw
each other.
And you talking when we first met?
Yes, that's what you just asked.
You didn't tell the truth. Remember when you got out of the car, you saw me. You got choked up. She got choked up. She said it was on a piece of gum.
It was. No, seriously though. The second we got out of the car, it was really, I don't know what happened. I really don't.
I know
but
it was.
we got out of
She
the
was
car.
in love with
And
me
I
then.
was chewing on gum or a mint or something, and it like I swallowed it, and I kind of like choked as I was going to go say hello. That was true.
She got choked up.
But that wasn't what my first thought was.
She got choked
of
up.
you.
My first thought was like, I like that little short thing. Good God. She's beautiful.
A little short thing. So we met through a mutual friend through text, I guess, because it took him forever to actually come and meet me in person. So that date that we actually saw each other in person was at Bar Louie in Hampton.
It took me so long, I had to get a haircut.
Right. Like, who, at this point, we had been texting for like a week on the phone for hours. Like, I was like, oh, wow, this is really cool. So are we going to see each other,
I couldn't set up an appointment with my barber. So I had to make sure I was right. And look at her now. She got that ring on the finger. That's that haircut.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, of course, he makes me laugh. That's probably was one of the first things. And definitely his relationship with God was always something that I always sought after in a man, but never really had like the full package. And because he put that like on the forefront of what was so important to him, that was definitely like a major thing for me. So those two things for sure. And of course, like I said, he's goofy, so
The thing that set Ebony apart is she's just so ambitious and loving, and she really never judged me, because when we first got together, I was going through a rough patch in my life, and I lost my job, and she was right there for me, and she loved me through a place where I hardly didn't love myself, and it really showed me her true character, and that's what made me fall in love.
You gonna start crying?
I'm trying not to. God.
And he's emotional. He's like much more emotional than I am. So, oh.
So how long have you all been dating before y'all got engaged?
It was like, what, 2.5 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, like a little over 2 years.
So in your spare time together, what do you all like to do?
You want to answer? Or you want
I like to sit on the couch and watch TV.
Right, that's him. But together, like in terms of just like lounging,
Yeah, going out or doing
both
anything,
we both love that, like to just DVR shows and just take a full day to just watch TV and just like the People's Couch. I really feel like we should sign up for that because we could do that.
We both work a lot, so we get an opportunity to together to sit down and chill. We take advantage of it.
Definitely.
I Love Lucy. She loves to watch that.
Yes, that's my favorite
My
TV
little-
show.
She don't like the stuff I watch.
I watch it a little bit, like the Pawn Stars, and he loved watching cooking shows.
Love to cook.
Now lately, he has definitely, one of my other like favorite TV things is I love like murder mysteries and deadly women. And the other night we watched like 5 episodes back to back, and they're like an hour long of Deadly Women. He was really into it too. You can't deny it.
No. I was so nervous. We just came from a long day of just on the beach
Well, you have to say where we were.
in the Cayman Islands. Let me finish. Thank you, love you. And we was in the Cayman Islands, and I was trying to figure out a way to surprise her. And we were walking on the beach. It was at nighttime, and we was going towards this little, like a bar thing on the beach. And I figured it was the perfect opportunity. So I just stopped her, told her how I felt, and got on one knee, asked her to marry me. I told her that I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And it's just something I've been praying for and praying about for a long time, and I just had to make that step. And the first thing she said yes, but she was like, "Did you ask my dad?" And I respect that. You know what I mean? And I did ask.
It is August 18th, 2018. Yes.
You going first, or you want me to go first?
Sure. I'll keep it really like cute and simple though. I guess my biggest thing, one of the biggest things is whatever you do, do not leave no leftovers, because do not expect for them to still be there when you're ready for them. Okay? That's probably one of the biggest things.
Whatever. You hate when I leave hairs on the sink.
Oh, definitely leave a lot of hair or just mess everywhere, tripping over shoes and stuff.
What? That is your shoes.
Or
No.
one of the biggest things, it used to be, and this may come off wrong, but sometimes he can talk a whole lot. And I'm not so much a talker. And when you just want to just relax, and it's
hold on,
let loose.
No, you're the talker.
I am not.
My pet peeve with her, if she tells a story, she has to give you the backdrop and everything. She be like, yes, this girl came in the shop today and her color, I had to bleach. Let me go back. I told her 2 weeks ago that she needed to get her color, the roots bleached. But I told her it's going to be 3 different processes. So when she come in today, I'm like, just tell me what happened today. You didn't have to tell me what happened 3 months ago.
But you have to get the backdrop so that you can really get the full gist of the story.
Oh, no. The game is on. Just tell me what happened today. The 49ers was losing, as usual.
I was born in Gary, Indiana, and raised in Danbury, Connecticut.
I was born in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and raised in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Funny.
Any others?
Smart. Short. Beautiful. Short. Stylish. I can go on and on. She is wonderful. I love her. I love you, girl.
Funny, honest, spiritual,
Oh, yes.
trustworthy, talkative, handsome.
Yeah.
We had just gotten to the Cayman Islands earlier that day, so we were kind of like jet lagged, and we had taken like a really long nap. So then when it was time for us to get up and let's explore, it was late out. It was nighttime, so it was late. So we left out of the resort and we were walking down. This may be a part of my long stories because that's just how I do. But so as we're walking, I'm thinking to myself, like, he knows I don't like bugs. Anybody that knows me, I am terrified of bugs. And has us in the middle of like all of these tropical trees, and it's nothing but like mosquitoes. Like there
were no mosquitoes.
Yes, it was. It was Mosquito Island. And of course, my first initial thought is, why does this man have me walking through these bushes with all these mosquitoes? So that was my first thought. So then once he started being all like sentimental and saying all of these positive things, I was thinking to myself like, is this what I'm thinking is about to happen? And it was definitely one of those things that you You know, you kind of thought maybe it may be coming at some point. We talked about it, but you weren't sure that it was coming then. But once he got down on his knee and it was, you know, clear that he wants to spend the rest of his life with me, it was like I couldn't say that I could see myself with anybody else. I've thought about it before, but to see it in that moment, it was like I couldn't see anything but him. And other than asking if he asked my dad, but
God.
yeah. And trust.
One thing my dad always told me, so like, how can you know how to love someone if you don't know God? God is love. If you don't not in that word, how can you know how to treat someone else? How can you know how to love your wife? How can you know how to be a man of God for your wife? Because your man, you're the head of the house. Everyone under you, you're responsible for. So I think as black men, we need to step it up. And we have an important job. And that's one thing I really take seriously is my family. And I want a family one day. And I'm going to have a family. You are my family. And it's my responsibility to lead my family in the right direction.
And I say trust because, of course, that is very, very true. And I say trust because this day and age, we are living in such a digital age where technology and Instagram and Facebook is like, for whatever reason, people put that at the forefront of their relationships. And you may see one thing that somebody is putting up, and there's relationships that have been ruined over something like technology. So I have one thing that I'm always thinking, and just because I never want to disrespect him or even myself, I always just think before doing anything, is that going to be disrespectful to him, you know, or even just me? And it's like I would never want to do anything to him that I wouldn't want done to me. So
I think as far as a man, make sure you're ready to handle a lot of responsibilities. My father used to always tell me that in a relationship, especially at the head of the house, it's a lot of give and take. But as the man, it's mostly give. So you got to be prepared for that. And financially stable. I mean, save.
stay tuned.